Hello everybody and welcome back to All Ages of Geek and welcome back to the Lyric Room. Just to let you guys know that the Lyric Room was actually put on hold for quite a while and it wasn't supposed to come back until months later when it has a new set and everything. But because of the fact that RWBY Volume 8 is right around the corner and because of the fact that I am not even almost kind of like completed with the soundtracks, I still have to get through all of Volume 7 and supposedly Volume 7 is very, very emotional when it comes to its soundtrack. I'm going to be bringing back Lyric Room for this short time to get through the RWBY soundtrack. So just to let you guys know, you guys will be getting a RWBY episode for the Lyric Room every single week for early access on Patreon, which is patreon.com/allagesofgeek. On our Patreon, you also have early access to all reactions and also for like any other things that we are like kind of like analyzing and everything. But also when it comes to RWBY overall, all I do know is the music is kind of also what makes it such an original series. Diving into Big Metal Shoe. Interesting. And I don't know who this is about, but I can only guess because, as we know, the little old lady who lived in the shoe, I'm going to guess if I see her picture show up, then I know it is definitely about her, but I know who they're probably definitely talking about. Because Volume 6, I absolutely love Volume 6. I mean, overall, if we're talking about, like, favorite volumes, Volume 4 is still up there, but Volume 6 had so much action to it. It's very... Damn. It's very, like... I love her. By the way, I would love to cosplay her. I'm the right size. Fighting so many kids, do you know that? Hey. This little Riding Hood. Ooh! We have... Interesting. That's really interesting how they have Mirror involved with this. Ooh! Wow. A house made of straw. Oh my god. I love her though. Like honestly, like I want to see more of her, if not in Volume 8, just somewhere. Because she's like, I feel like we can really get into her backstory too. Oh my god. Yes. I wonder what kind of references they're kind of making this, because they're doing like Little Red Riding Hood and everything. Glass. Ooh, damn. This is... They're referencing so many... Sky again. Oh, damn! Okay! Okay! I didn't expect that! Oh my dude! Bruh, that rabbit, holy, that was so fast! How do people do that? Like, what the hell? Well, that was awesome. I love that. The dope shit. I love her. Damn! This editing. Oh my god! Okay, first of all, I did not expect for them to go that hard when it came to the rapping. Like, that out of nowhere, that just comes out. I'm like, first of all, I don't even know how people rap sometimes. Like, with me, I've tried it. As you guys know, with some of our All Ages Geek streams, you've seen me freestyle rap. I mean, here's the thing. Yeah, sometimes I'm okay. Sometimes I have those bars, but nothing like that. Like, I like always like A, B, C, D. Like, whoa! Like, damn! Okay, so, interesting enough, they kind of, added Mirror Mirror to this. And after like seeing all the references and everything, I feel like they were definitely referencing a lot of 90s fairy tales. But like when it comes to, because as we know, when it comes to RWBY, like that's what it's best known for. But when it comes to like mentioning Mirror Mirror, even with the porridge, because if Yang is Goldilocks, then that was definitely a Yang reference. She said Little Red and everything. So I feel as if she was definitely referencing all the girls because, you know, she was fighting all of them. And, you know, was kind of saying like, oh, you know, all the things that they've been like going through and like all the skies that have fallen, that you're going to near end. Like, I feel like when it comes to her, she's a very complex character to the point where her life was being, you know, that protector, you know, being that guard. And when you're so passionate about something, if anyone gets in your way, you're going to want to end up destroying them. It's something that, and I really got a lot of, like, I want to go into, like, detail, because, again, more RWBY content will be coming up in the next few months, especially during the time with Volume 8. I really want to go into detail talking about each of the characters and, like, their zodiac signs. It's something I'm very passionate about when it comes into fiction in general. And what I mean by that is because it's like, even just the way, even the song, how the song would even sound, like, not even just like with the zodiac, but you could tell that there was a lot of passion. So I'm wondering if she was an Aries. I'm wondering if this character is an Aries because just the way, even how the song sounded. If she does have a birthday, I would love to know. If anyone wants to give me her birthday, if she does have one. Because something that a lot of techniques that authors and writers and everyone do use is to get down to the nitty gritty of a character in general. They want to use their birth sign and see, like, okay, like for an example, Aries, impatient, passionate, has a lot of problems with getting along with some people because of that passion. Perfect example of that is using that technique is with My Hero Academia with Bakugo. Bakugo is an Aries, and how they did that was perfectly kind of represented there. Same thing with Deku being a Cancer and how they kind of clash with each other. But more on this. I really find it really interesting that they did mention Mirror Mirror, so I don't know if this counts as one of the Mirror Mirror type songs. Falling Sky, I mean, again, with the RWBY, like, songs, I've realized that the sky, but also the moon in general, especially with the moon, it's like there's always something going on with the moon. Even in the series, like, I mean, like, we've seen, obviously, we know, like, what's happened, but, like, when it comes to the moon, it's always somehow referenced, you know? It's even with, like, the songs, too. There's something that's going on with the moon. So I don't necessarily know what that could potentially be a symbolism for, but at the same time, the sky and moon, there's so much symbolism that could go into it, but at the same time, you have to think this is the perspective of these types of characters. So everyone perceives differently. Like when you're listening to the songs, it tends to be from the character's POV. Like we've seen, especially with Mirror Mirror, which I'm dying to hear more Mirror Mirror. Honestly, like I want to hear so much more Mirror Mirror because we get to see how much Weiss has grown. As you know, she is my favorite character, and I potentially just want to see her grow through all of these, like as the years go on, because I know you guys said like there's a potential of the animators creating at least like 13 volumes, so we have a long way to go with RWBY. But overall, I'm just like, I want to know why they mentioned Mirror Mirror. It's very intriguing that they mentioned this. So we can also take this from the perspective of, you know, Team RWBY, like going to war, you know, like how they were kind of going to war with her, and with a big freaking mecha moment. Like honestly, that was one of my favorite moments in Volume 6 when the mecha came out. Like if you want to talk about me fangirling, like going back into that episode, because that was when I was like, RWBY has fucking mecha. Like you're gonna go there. They went there. So you could also, what I'm taking away from this too is this could also be from their POV fighting her. You know, fighting for what they think is right. That was a really good fight, by the way. It left me on like the edge of my seat, but also at the same time, it's like it had so many good points to see how RWBY can convey something to someone. You know, how she was taking this upon herself as being a leader, and also like having these moments where she had to realize that she is becoming an adult now. I mean, that scene between her and Crow is a perfect example of how he was always so worried about her, but her saying, you know, now we have to, like, you can't always be worried about me. I'm not just the same girl, like same little girl as you knew, because, like, again, she's grown up. And in this time and age, they need to realize that they have this time that they have to grow up and understand. So overall, what I'm, like, looking forward to, not even just in Volume 8, but going forward, is seeing how Ruby proves herself to Crow, but also to everyone else, and says, hey, I am an adult now. You know, she's grown so much since Volume 1. It's not always about, you know, ooh, yes, weapons, great. It's also about how great that this could potentially become, of how her growth can be, you know? She's young. And at the same time, even this song is revealing to us how much of a fight that they went through, you know? And Ruby, as being someone who is so young, has to take on this battle herself. So you can truly see a lot of yourself even within this song, especially when it's like, you know, you're alive. At this moment, you're alive. I love the puppet part too, you know, and also I feel like that the whole sense of saying a puppet usually means you are being controlled. But saying that you are alive, you know, and it gives you, in a way, like, the motivation to keep living and to keep moving forward, as Monty would say, and to keep, like, putting your best foot forward and to live, you know. And even if you're in this crazy battle, you know, even if you're going through something that's so crazy, it's like you realize that you are alive in this moment when you have all this adrenaline pumping through your veins. You are alive in this moment. And also the big metal shoe, she is definitely, and let me know if I'm right, I know we've had a discussion about this before over on Discord, is she the little old woman that lives in the shoe? I'm based on not even just, like, how she is or what she's been talking about, but this song kind of, like, reveals it, saying big metal shoe, and they kind of changed it to metal, probably because of the fact that she does, like, mecha and everything. But I love that, because that is honestly, think about that too, from the perspective of that story. But anyway, friends, I hope you have an amazing day. You stay weird, you stay wonderful, you stay awesome. Until the next video, be sure fangirl, fanboy, and fan person every single day. Bye.
Hey classmates, before we actually do dismiss class, I have some things I want to say as the credits play down below. So just to let you guys know, yeah, this is the outro. Fantastic! So thank you so much for watching this episode here at All Ages Geek Academy. We really truly do appreciate it. We love like analyzing series, reacting to series, and really adding more to the reactions. As you guys know, I love to fucking talk a lot. But also, as you see, my book of wonders here, we have a lot to discuss and a lot to review together. So if you really love what we're doing, you want more like analytical type of content to analyze every single anime known to man, is that gonna happen? Possibly every episode. Oh my god. Be sure to check out our Patreon page where you guys can get access to our Discord server, hang out with us, and we have a lot of events that go on there too. Like usually we have community days on Wednesdays, which is like an hour, 2 hours usually. We play games together. And then we also on Thursdays, we have a 5-hour event every single Thursday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time to 10 p.m. at night, where we all talk, we all hang out, we geek out together, we play all these great games. It is a lot of fun. We also watch anime and shows together, a lot of anime that doesn't necessarily have to actually be immersed within. So if you want to take part in that and hang out with an amazing, crazy squad, be sure to. Here's a few clips from some of our previous Patreon days if you guys want to see the craziness.
I'm innocent!
Yeah,
I'm gonna stick with detective. He's the only one I can
Okay,
trust.
everybody, stay away from Kat. She will open fire.
Everyone.
I just saw that massacre.
I'm not even sure if Kat's innocent or not. I don't know why, but it was just so like abrupt. I'm like,
Well, you.
I'm innocent.
I am thou, and thou art I.
Jen,
Ah! My leg!
Yo,
That was a real death.
hey, what's up?
That was a real death.
Dang, bro, that was
I
crazy.
thought that was pretty slick. Trump jumping down there and tossing grenades.
Yay! I did it!
Oh, the terrorists win.
I did a thing.
I'm the mustard.
Wait.
I'm the mustard.
Oh, you are the mustard. We're playing prop right now? Is that a thing?
But yeah, there's a lot of events that go on, and also if you want to check out more episodes, I don't know where I'm pointing, but should be on one of these sides. Be sure to click one of those and check out another playlist where you guys can, you know, if you love this type of series, you can find another series that you know and love. But yeah, just to let you guys know, we love you, we appreciate you, we're happy you're here, and we're happy you're part of the freaking All Ages of Geek Academy. So I hope you can see you guys in the next video. You have an amazing day, and as always, my friends, embrace you're a fangirl, and you're a fanboy, and you're a fan person, every single day. Bye, guys!